Now let's get you some breaking news on the broadcast. After Pentagon shoots down Chinese spy, Biden lauds the U.S. aviators to foil spy bid. Well, that's the latest reaction coming in from U.S. President's side. Of course, we know that the United States downed a suspected Chinese spy balloon off the Carolina coast after President Joe Biden vowed to take care of the suspected spy device, and the balloon was shot down after it traversed sensitive military sites across North America, and now it has become the latest flashpoint in tensions between Washington and Beijing, wherein the latter has of course come forward rejecting and blasting the spy balloon hype, urging communication to avoid misjudgment, while even the Chinese Foreign Ministry has released a statement saying that US media and politicians are using balloon incident as pretext to smear China.
On Wednesday, when I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down on Wednesday as soon as possible. They decided, without doing damage to anyone on the ground, they decided that the best time to do that was as it got over water outside within the 12-mile limit. They successfully took it down, and I want to compliment our aviators who did it, and we'll have more to report on this a little later. Thank you.
Mr. President, what did you say about China? What's your message to China?
You were saying the recommendation was from your national security.
I told them to shoot it down.
On Wednesday.
On Wednesday.
But the recommendation
They said to me, let's wait till the safest place to do it.
What does this mean for China, relations with China?
Going across to my colleague Rishabh for more on this. Rishabh, as far as President Joe Biden's statement is concerned, of course, he has lauded the U.S. aviators for the action that was being taken, but that, on the other hand, has left Dragon rattled.
China is rattled with the steps that the U.S. has taken. Initially, remember, the U.S. was deliberating whether to shoot it down or not to shoot it down. But we also need to understand that the first balloon was spotted at Montana. Montana happens to be nuclear facility for the United States of U.S. airspace, and this is a national security threat. And that's the reason within hours of the spotting of the first balloon, Secretary Belkin cancelled his visit to China, which was scheduled next week, where he was meeting his counterpart as well as the President of China, Xi Jinping. But within hours, he cancelled the visit, and then there was another balloon that was spotted as claimed by the United States, and this has sent a clear message to U.S. that something fishy is happening, and that's the reason that the balloon has been shot down. While China has been claiming that this is a weather balloon as it is meant for surveys on meteorology and weather, U.S. was clear that this is an invasion, civil or defense. It was not expected out of China. And remember, since the Pelosi episode in Taiwan, where she visited Taiwan, China was accusing United States of dividing China and giving assurances to Taiwan. The U.S. has made it clear that they understand one China policy. But now there will be definitely discussions on what lies ahead for China and U.S. Remember, both the countries require each other for trade and economy, and hence we are not going to see full-blown arguments between the countries, but definitely blame game will begin from here, where China will blame the U.S. for overreacting on the balloon episode, while U.S. will say that China breached U.S. airship and was a national security threat.